Ween, the band that has brought you so many memorable songs with unmentionable names that we can't play on the air, on the radio, is back with a new album, White Pepper, and hooray, it has songs that we can play, which is a great thing because they're wonderful musicians. Welcome, Dean and Jean Ween.
Hi.
Not
Hello.
their real names. It seems like transformation are you. You've been through so many transformations in your career musically and even into Ween. Talk a little bit about your history and your love of transforming.
Well, we've been around since, I guess, 1984 when we first met. And the interesting thing about it is when we met each other, we couldn't either play or sing or write or anything. So we actually developed our skills or whatever have you, together. So
what did you have at that point? A love of music? It was
a love of music, but it was really experimental what we were doing then. I mean, we were trading a lot of records back and forth. Aaron's father had a really eclectic 60s record collection, and I had a lot of punk rock records. So we're basically turning each other on to music, and over the years it's still that way. We kind of rely on each other for new CDs and things like that.
Well, it seemed like you were able to absorb those musical styles and make something all your own out of them. How do you explain that?
Well, we both really appreciate music, I think, and we listen to a lot of different stuff, and it does come out as influences. We don't ever purposely try really to make a song that sounds like something, but when you listen to so much music and you make music, it always just comes out. It's...
Your sense of humor is so wild and wacky, and yet here you are. Neither one of you is smiling. You seem very contained.
It's early.
Yeah.
What's different about the new record? How is that yet another transformation?
Well, I think with this record, that the songs, by the time we got into the studio to record them, well, first of all, it's different because we did it in a really nice recording studio, Bearsville Studios in Woodstock, New York.
Famous place.
Yeah, Todd Rundgren was part of that studio for a long time. We had the opportunity to live with the music for about a year or two, and we did some touring last summer. So we played almost every song from the record, at some point during the tour. A lot of it we would play every night. So when it came time to record this record, we had a really clear idea of what we were going to do. Usually we don't deal with demos. We're into the first take, write the song and record it as fresh as you can. And that's what you get on the record, but this one was a lot different.
Are you making a conscious effort to have some more radio-friendly things now?
No, basically, when we write songs, it's just kind of snapshots of what's going on in our lives, and this record, it just turned out, we never realize what happened on a record until it's done, and when it was done, it was like, wow, well, this is the kind of songs we're writing now, a little more poppy, we always just give ourselves leeway to do whatever we want. If the next record sounds like, mud, then that's what it'll sound like. But we never limit ourselves to anything, so it just turned out that way. It's just the kind of stuff that we're doing now.
Well, it seems like you have the chops and the sensibility to be able to do any kind of music you want. That's pretty exciting for you as artists.
Yeah.
It's funny because I don't know... if you try and look at it from the other angle, like people, I don't know what they expect from us now. If they expect us to the unexpected or whatever, but we just.
I guess you don't worry about disappointing people who want you to be doing something you were doing before.
Well, after we did our country record in Nashville in '96, I think that kind of like toughened our skin up. I think that surprised a lot of people. So
yeah, people don't expect so much anymore. They just take what's given to them and deal with it accordingly.
That was a record you did with Ben Vaughn.
Yeah, Ben produced that.
Yeah.
And what was that like? You actually went to Nashville and had some real Nashville country players in the studio with you.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun actually recording the record. Those guys are people that you would want to hang out with if they lived in your hometown. But looking back, I think it was probably one of the most rewarding things that we ever did. It was an impulsive thing, like, well, we can do this, we should do it. How many opportunities do you get like this in life? So we, without thinking, we wrote the tunes, we booked the studio time, and it was like a week or something. You know,
it was basically Ben and Charlie McCoy kind of put it together, and it was just these incredible session players from, you know, that really did most of their work in the, you know, the mid '60s to early '70s, and played on all kinds of stuff, and it was incredible working with them. And now they're all kind of semi-retired, don't do much, and it's a really, really neat experience.
We got to hear a lot of great stories.
Yeah.
We got to hear a lot of great stories.
Yeah, about a lot
Jerry
of dirt
Lee
about
Lewis
different people. That they worked with. Very cool.
Ween is here today in the World Cafe, and their next project will be a classical record, I understand, with a full symphony. Their new album is called White Pepper, and you're going to do a little mini concert for us now. Tell us what you're going to play, and let us know who's in the band.
Well, it's our road band, our touring band, who also played on most of the new record, and it's Claude Coleman on drums, and Glenn McClellan on keyboards, and David Drywitz on bass.
Yeah, we've had the same band this is the longest. It's been 3 or 4 years now, so we're really like a good unit now. We've got a lot of shows together.
Yeah, we're gonna play a song called Back to Basom from our new record.
Great. Ween on the World Cafe.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Reaching out now and I touch your face. Please believe I'm only traveling, like seeking wonder from a foreign place. It matters not from where I'm coming, and the snow sunlight is bleeding. We sleep so tight when we're breathing. Come a little pint of soul creeping. Come alive, let me fly back to Basom. Come alive, let me fly back to Basom. Left to locate the last trace of waste. I picked it up and it was smiling, just like the dancer who has lost her leg. She laughs and all, but then she's crying. Snow sunlight is bleeding. Sleep so tight when we're breathing. Come a little pint of soul creeping. Come alive, let me fly back to Basom. Come alive, let me fly back to Basom.
Okay, you guys ready?
I'm ready over here.
Got the LFO going, Glenn?
Yeah, man, I got it all.
All right. Okay, this song is from our record, The Mollusk, and it's the title track called The Mollusk.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey little boy, what you got there? Kind souls and mollusk I found. You find it in the sandy ground. Does it emulate the ocean sound? Yes, I found it on the ground, emulating the ocean sound. Bring forth the marvelous Christ unto me. Let's be forever, let forever be free. Wandering eye, yes, it speaks of the Trinity. It's the light of the sun with its wandering eye. Bring forth the marvelous Christ unto me. Let's be forever, let forever be free. See, there are three things that spur the mollusk from the sand: the waking hard creatures that live on the land, and with just one faint glance back into the sea, the mollusk, it lingers with its wandering eye. This next song is about a special girl that we know. It's called Pandy Fackler.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Pandy Fackler was a working girl, living alone in another world of picket fences and a white facade, eating cakes under the promenade. She was almost in a groove from doing the bossa nova in the funky cornadina. Man, I wish you could have seen her. She can, eating cotton candy out of the garbage can. The first to come and the last to go. I met her backstage after the second show. Two lonely people on a summer night. We weren't in love, but it was still alright. I held her close and she squeezed me tight. My Pandy, oh, Pandy.
This is called Even If You Don't by Ween.
3, 4.
Finally got yourself dressed.
What a great session with Ween. It's so wonderful to have you guys here. It's interesting, you're going out on a huge tour now for this new album, White Pepper. How far flung is it?
We start off doing America, east of the Mississippi, a little bit of Canada, then like 2 weeks off, then 6 weeks out on the West Coast. Then we actually go to Japan, and we're playing, I think it's called the Fuji Rock Festival at the base of Mount Fuji.
Very excited about that.
Which I don't think we can lose there. And then
Are you big in Japan?
we've only played there once, and there was a pretty good crowd.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like an underground, hip, word-of-mouth thing.
Right.
We've only ever played one show in Tokyo.
It doesn't even matter if we're big. It's just cool to go
Yeah,
there.
it's
you
great
know?
to go and buy their toys. They have a lot
Play
of
the
In
garage.
Japan,
Yeah,
doesn't matter
it's-
if we're big.
Yeah, it's very Spinal Tap. You feel like a rock star when you're there. But got our hands
Just
full.
the whole world.
And then you come back to suburban Pennsylvania, New Jersey,
Yep.
back to the same place that spawned you, where you still live.
Yeah, yeah,
And your life's pretty much the same, I suppose, when you're home.
yeah.
that's-
We love the area that we live in. So and we've traveled around enough to appreciate where we live. So it's great.
Well, we love having you in the area that's the home for the World Cafe, too.
Yeah.
And have a good time out on tour. And thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on the World Cafe.